What's good, y'all? Welcome to a brand new video. This time we're actually doing something a little bit differently. Apparently, Japan loves Power Rangers, which I'm not completely surprised by this, but it still was a really neat thing that I saw. And this was actually all brought to my attention by a YouTuber by his name's in my mind right now. I think it was like Squall something. Anyway, I'll leave a link to his video up in the iCards above because I'm definitely gonna credit that because I would not have seen this without his video. I don't watch this guy in case you guys are wondering, but no. Hey, check out the dude's video. He goes in a little bit more in depth about some of the other stuff. I'm just gonna be doing a more of an overview about the stuff I have seen. But before we actually begin with that, let me talk a little bit more about Beast Morphers since my first impressions video went out a while ago. And that, since then, my opinions has not changed. It's not like with Super Ninja Steel, which, after that anniversary episode, the show just went downhill and I fucking hated. This show just keeps getting better and better and better and better with every episode. Now, one thing I did not mention in my first impression video that I really did was like one of my big problems was this romance that we got here between the Blue Ranger and Roxanne. Dear God, it is fucking terrible. Like, in that Valentine's Day episode, which I don't even know why they even had a Valentine's Day episode come out in March. Like why would you do that? Who puts out a Valentine's Day themed episode around the end of March? That don't make sense to me. But, that romance is terrible. Like, the dialogue he has there, Jesus Christ. And the Blue Ranger, I'm sorry, man, but the Blue Ranger fucking sucks. He is terrible. Now, the rest of the Rangers are pretty good, but the Blue Ranger just is terrible. And the dialogue, dear God, it's so wooden, it's so cringy. It gives Anakin and Padme a run for their money in Attack of the Clones. It is that bad, guys. Like, dear God, I mean, granted, it hasn't been like a focal point in the series. They've only brought it up a couple times, but if they just keep, oh dear God, it's terrible. It is fucking terrible. I had to mention that. Completely forgot to mention. And when I saw the Valentine's Day episode where it's like by her like little pod where she's asleep, she's like, "I'm sorry, Roxanne or Roxas. I will make this right. Happy Valentine's." Like, it's just so cringy. The Blue Ranger just sucks. Ugh, I don't know what's up with the Blue Rangers these last 2 seasons and why they're so terrible. Anyway, little rant aside, overall, I'm loving the series. The Red Ranger, like the latest episode we got here, where we had the Red Ranger. His name is slipped my mind. Forgive me. Where his father put him into this job, because he thinks he's irresponsible. And when they have this whole thing where it's kind of dealing with responsibility about, your previous commitments, it had a very Spider-Man feel to it, where Spidey's always trying to balance his personal life with his Spidey. They're kind of the same thing here with the Red Ranger, and like always, it doesn't pander to little kids, it doesn't beat you over the head with some shit, it doesn't force some stupid message under it. Like I said, they keep it where they don't insult your intelligence like they did with Ninja Steel. Thank you, like I said. Beast Morphers is so good right now. Like, guys, I would say Beast Morphers right now, if I had to rank with other Power Rangers I've seen, it's definitely better than, Super Ninja Steel's, better than Operation Overdrive, and I would say it's right under, Ninja Storm and Mystic Force. Like, it's underneath those two. Like, now, like I said, if Hasbro keeps up what they're going with how they're doing with Beast Morphers for the rest of its season and future seasons, I think there might be a chance where where the Power Rangers returns back to its glory days with the Disney era. I don't know if we'll ever get a series that's going to tackle adult subjects like SPD did, be very character driven like we did with Jungle Fury. I don't know if we'll ever go back to those days where we'll see seasons like that again. But hey, if you give me seasons like Ninja Storm and Mystic Force, we good. So let's get to the reason I actually clicked on this video, which is of course Japan. He apparently loves Power Rangers. So the dude in the video he brought up actually that there's actual Twitter users, which I'll leave links to their Twitter's pages down in the description box below if you guys care to give these guys a follow, which you should. These guys are great artists. Where we got two guys that are artists who are actually have been recapping the episodes as they come out in Japanese. Now, and also the other dude in his video brought up in his video that there's also brought some tweets from other people, from Sentai fans, I'm assuming, who are like, I love Beast Morphers, I want to contribute to the series, I want to watch consistently. Which actually, if any of you guys, any Japanese viewers out watching this video, tell me down below. There's actually a fan subbing community for Power Rangers like there is here in the States for Sentai. Tell me down below. That's actually, because that's something I'm actually really curious about. But yeah, so first off, like we have Twitter use okay, Squall Charleston. There we go. That was his name. So we got these guys that brought up descriptive guides in Japanese. I mean, I honestly can't read what the hell they're saying because I don't read Japanese. But they got little guides here about the characters and just straight up recaps of the episode where they go into depth about various scenes in the episode. I'll of course have the images pop up on the screen here so you guys see for yourself. But these pillow pictures are always so great to read after I watch the episodes. This stuff is amazing. I love how Power Rangers has been able to, how Power Rangers has kind of come back to where it started off back in Japan, with Sentai, and how the Sentai fans actually like Power Rangers. That's actually really cool. It's nice knowing that the Power Rangers community is all encompassing as one. We all can dig both sides. We got people here in the States that love Power Rangers and Sentai, and we got people back in Japan who love Sentai and Power Rangers. This stuff is really cool. And next to this, I forget the artists' names all the time. Like I said, I'll leave links to leave links to their tweets, to a couple of their tweets, as well as their profile down in the description box below if you guys want to follow them and check the tweets out. Where he actually has the Beast Morpher team meet with the original Go Busters team. This picture just had me laughing. It was just so cool. Now this dude also had a picture of two of the Beast Morpher, not Beast Morpher. I think they were from Go Busters in the style of Pop Team Epic. Great stuff. So yeah, this is a short video I wanted to do talking about Power Rangers and how even in Japan it actually has an audience in Japan, which I think this is just so cool. And also apparently there have actually been Power Rangers series that have come back to Japan completely dubbed over by the original Sentai cast. I know SPD got one. I don't know if any of the other seasons did. If any of you guys know if Jungle Fury got that treatment, tell me down below and tell me where I can buy it with English subs so I can watch it. Because I want to know what the hell the Japanese, what the Sentai crew did with Jungle Fury. And I actually do plan on one day starting to watch Super Sentai, because I love Power Rangers. I would like to see how their original created Sentai come. With Shout Factory now has the rights, and that they have actually started releasing the original Sentai here in the States on DVD, and we're now getting to the series that I started to grow up with Ninja Storm, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury. I might actually start picking up a couple of those, especially the one on Jungle Fury, because I want to know how that Sentai was, because Jungle Fury, as you guys know, was my favorite season of Power Rangers. I love that season. You guys know how much I love the team. You know how much I love Casey, RJ, Lily, all those guys. I love Jungle Fury so much, guys. I could rewatch any day and always have a smile on my face, man. It's so good. I love Jungle Fury, man. I can't wait. So I'm definitely looking forward to rewatching that one with the Sentai, because I'm really curious what differences there are with the Sentai and how the Sentai does compare to Power Rangers, to the originals, to the Power Rangers season. I mean, I'll probably like Power Rangers Jungle Fury a little bit more just for my own personal bias and nostalgia, but So anyway, tell me down below what you guys think of that. If I have any Japanese viewers, any people or any Japanese viewers that are watching this video, tell me down below what do you guys think about Power Rangers. Are you currently watching Beast Morphers with some fan subs off of some streaming website? If you're a Power Rangers fan, tell me, do you guys watch Sentai? What do you think of Sentai? What do you think of it compared to Power Rangers? Tell me down below. I would like to have a little bit of conversation with you guys on Sentai, because as someone who has only seen Power Rangers, I'm very curious what Sentai is like compared to Power Rangers, because like I said, I've never seen anything related to Sentai. I've seen clips here and there, a couple Sentais, but I've never actually sat down and watched Super Sentai. So, tell me all that down below, guys. Like I said, Beast Morphers, man. Beast Morphers is so good. I feel like I'm getting to that point where I feel like where I feel like I'm watching Power Rangers again, like I did back in the day, watching on Jetix. I feel like I can't believe it's so good having that feeling when I watch Power Rangers Beast Morphers, that same thing I get when I would watch Power Rangers when I was a kid, man. I'm so glad I finally have that feeling again after having my intelligence insulted so much watching Super Ninja Steel. Thank the Lord Hasbro, you have saved Power Rangers for me. So anyway, guys, Tell me what your thoughts of this down below, guys. What do you think of this? All that stuff down below. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.